deep in the heart of Eastern Europe, where the Carpathians carve the sky, Romania hides some of the most spectacular roads on Earth. These are not just roads, they are masterpieces of engineering and windows into a land of myth, mountains, and breathtaking beauty. Transfagarasan, the legendary serpent of the Fagaras Mountains. Transalpina, the sky road once trodden by Roman legions. Transbucegi, the quiet gateway to ancient stones and cloud-kissed plateaus. Join us as we travel through Romania's best scenic roads, a journey where every curve tells a story, and every summit touches the soul. Transfagarasan, often called the most beautiful road in the world, or the road to the clouds. This high-altitude highway cuts through the spine of Romania, the Fagaras Mountains, and stretches over 90 kilometers. At first glance, it seems impossible, like a ribbon of tarmac clinging to sheer cliffs, looping across ravines, and tunneling through mountains. But as you ascend, the road reveals itself as a masterpiece of engineering and beauty. It is one of Romania's most famous roads, described as an unforgettable driving experience and a must-visit destination for nature lovers, adventure seekers, and photographers alike. The road tightens into a maze of spectacular hairpin turns, over 80 of them, and each one brings a new gasp, a new view, jagged peaks stabbing into the sky, threads of snow even in summer, waterfalls sliding down rocky slopes like silver threads. The panoramas of the Fagaras Mountains and the wonderful sights along it make Transfagarasan an obvious choice for a true holiday. As you approach the Balea tunnel, the temperature drops. This is Romania's longest road tunnel, dark, echoing, and strangely thrilling. When you emerge, it's like entering another world. Let me tell you about some of the best attractions you can see on this adventure. One of them is Balea Waterfall. It is the largest waterfall in steps in Romania, cascading down over 60 meters into the valley below. Balea Waterfall lies between the two highest peaks in the Carpathian Mountains, Negoiu Peak, 2,535 meters tall, and Moldoveanu Peak, 2,544 meters tall. Another wonder of nature is the glacier Lake Balea, the most popular place on the Transfagarasan Highway, situated at an altitude of 2,034 meters. This is also the highest point along the route, and you should not be surprised if you find snow around the lake. Even in mid-August, this glacier lake has over 11 meters deep, and the area surrounding it has been declared a scientific reserve. Beyond Balea, the road descends in sweeping arcs through stark cliffs and green valleys. And then, out of nowhere, the Vidraru Dam appears, an immense concrete arc holding back a sapphire lake. The dam has a height of over 160 meters, and it can store 465 million cubic meters of water. Vidraru Dam is one of the most impressive dams in Romania and definitely worth stopping for. Along the way, it is a beautiful place, where one of the most imposing construction blends with nature. Whether you came for the thrill of the drive, the silence of the peaks, or the legends hidden in the stone, you leave changed. There's a place in Romania where the road rises above the forests, above the clouds, and into the sky. A place where time slows, the air grows crisp, and the mountains stretch endlessly before you. The Transalpina, also known as the King's Road, or DN67C, is the highest road in Romania, climbing to 2,145 meters, and one of the most scenic routes in Europe. Less famous internationally than the Transfagarasan, it's equally, if not more, breathtaking, wilder, more remote, and wrapped in mystery, legends, and panoramic beauty. As you start the ascent, the road begins to coil and climb, hugging cliffs and valleys. Soon, trees fall away and the alpine meadows open up, waves of green and gold stretching to the horizon. When you reach Erdele Pass, the highest point, the view stretches forever. There's no guardrail here, just you, the wind, and the vastness. Let me take you on a story-like journey and guide through Transalpina and its attractions. Let's start with Ranca Resort, situated at an altitude of over 1,600 meters. The peaks of the fir trees seem to touch the sky here. The air is fresh, clean, and you can hear the murmur of the springs. What makes the resort so attractive is the multitude of sports you can practice here, depending on the season. During summer, air currents favor paragliding, for which the most popular locations are Papuza, Magura and Serbalui peaks. Adrenaline seekers can choose for traveling through mountain routes by bike or off-road motorcycles, as there are endless off-road possibilities in the area. During winter, you have 4 ski tracks with chairlifts at your disposal. Those who love winter sports are encouraged to try ski touring, or they can venture on their snowboard or snowmobile. From Ranca, the road continues to climb up in serpentines, leaving the resort behind and going up to the highest point of the road, the Erdele Pass. At a 2,145 meters altitude, you will feel like on top of the world, almost reaching the skies. From here you will see immense abysses wherever you turn, a breathtaking view ready to impress anyone. As we continue the journey, the road twists and turns through vast alpine meadows and white rocks up to Oasa Lake, approximately 20 kilometers away from Oasa Lake. In the Vidra Voinasa area, you will find the Transalpina ski resort, built recently. It guarantees you will have a good time on its 7 ski tracks totaling a length of 9 kilometers. The resort also has a chairlift and a telegondola. Leaving Oasa Lake behind, the road makes way through a wonderful fir tree forest, going down to Lake Oasa, a crystal clear water mirror in which the sky reflects. The lake was created by damming the Sieves River and is a significant source of hydroelectric power for the underground Galkjorg power plant. Oasa Dam has a height of 92 meters and a length of 205 meters, and the view is like no other. As you continue to drive, the sun begins to dip behind the peaks and the road gently winds back into civilization. Tucked away in the heart of the Bucegi Mountains, just a short drive from Bucharest, there lies a road that leads not only into the clouds, but into Romanian myth, nature, and magic. That road is the Transbucegi, one of Romania's most scenic and lesser-known mountain roads. This route is often referred to as the Baby Transfagarasan for its sharp curves, dramatic views, and access to mystical high-altitude landmarks. It begins near the Sinaia Targovista route and twists its way up to over 1,900 meters altitude. It's shorter and less famous than Transalpina or Transfagarasan, but what it lacks in length, it makes up for inaccessibility and incredible natural and historical sites. The journey begins just past Cabana Diciu, where the road forks from the main Prahova Valley route. Suddenly, you're wrapped in pine forest. The road climbs steadily, winding through switchbacks with dramatic cliffside views. While the drive isn't long, each kilometer brings you closer to something otherworldly. At the summit, the world opens. Here the Bucegi Plateau unfolds, an eerie, wind-swept highland, dotted with stone formations, legends, and panoramic trails. Two of the most intriguing and awe-inspiring natural wonders in Romania are Babele and the Sphinx. These formations are not only visually stunning, but also steeped in myth, folklore, and mystery. The Bucegi Sphinx is a natural rock formation that, from a specific angle, resembles a human face, strong jawline, nose, and brow ridge. It stands about 8 meters tall and 12 meters wide, formed by centuries of wind and rain erosion. This iconic figure looks so perfectly sculpted that it has inspired stories far beyond geology. The Bucegi Mountains, especially around the Sphinx, are steeped in Dacian legend, conspiracy theories, and spiritual beliefs. It is said that on the date of November 21st, the sun aligns in such a way that it dramatically illuminates the Sphinx's face at sunset, enhancing its mysterious aura. Some believe the Sphinx was revered by the ancient Dacians, Romania's ancestors, who may have seen it as a sacred symbol or guardian deity. Babele are mushroom-shaped rock formations, their name meaning, the old women, in Romanian. They stand side by side, looking like stone figures frozen in conversation, carved naturally by erosion and extreme weather. They are unique and photogenic, especially when surrounded by mist or snow. In the past, it's believed that ancient peoples may have performed rituals or seasonal ceremonies here, honoring the spirits of the land. Locals say these old women watch over the mountains, whispering secrets to the wind and stone. Whether you're drawn by the science, the stories, or simply the surreal beauty of the landscape, this is one of Romania's most unforgettable destinations. Even if you're not one for myths, there's an undeniable energy in the silence up here, one that lingers long after the trip. 3 roads, countless stories, endless wonder. From the heights of Transalpina to the curves of Transfagarasan, and the mysteries of Transbucegi, Romania's mountain roads are more than routes. They're adventures carved into stone, whispering the secrets of an ancient land. So whether you travel by car, bike, or foot, bring your camera, your curiosity, and a sense of awe. Because the road may end, but the memories will last forever. If you're ready to go beyond the road and uncover the magic and wonders of the land, join us in our next video, 15 best places to visit in Romania.